Peace and blessings, collective. It's your girl Hadida here. Today we are going to be discussing the real New Year's. I know you guys are probably like, the real New Year's? Like, Hadida, what are you talking about? The New Year already came in. It was in January. And actually, I'm here to tell you it didn't. The New Year has yet to come. The real New Year is March 13th. And it is actually the new moon in Pisces. Before we get into all the juiciness of this video, I just want to say, if you have not already, please make sure that you go and you subscribe to the channel, because every single month I am uploading plenty of videos about womb healing, about manifestation on the new and full moon, about herbal health, and about holistic healing. These are things that you are interested in. Make sure you become a member of this Red Tints family. Because it is the new year and the new moon, I'm feeling kind of friendly, and so I decided I'm giving away a New Year's gift. If you guys don't know what comes in the new moon manifestation kit, you will get a yoni steam, you will get a manifestation candle for the new moon, you will get a red jasper as well as a rose quartz crystal, and you will also get the new moon manifestation journal that we use here in the Red Tint. So if you are interested in that, stay tuned to the end of the video and you will learn how you can receive an opportunity to win this New Year's gift. As I stated, this is actually the new year, right? And you guys are probably, like I said, thinking like, the new year, what does she mean by this? How is she coming up with this? If you think about it, this is the time when everything in the entire universe is coming to life. Everything is blooming. Flowers are blooming. People are coming out despite what's going on with COVID, and this dreaded COVID thing that we have going on. People are coming out into society. People are wanting to go and explore new things. Businesses are booming. This is a time that everything in the universe collectively is coming to life. And this is also the perfect time for you to manifest everything that you want. If you pay attention to the Gregorian calendar, they will tell you that the new year is actually in December/January, right? So we know that we're coming out of the old year in December. Everyone's hustling and bustling, trying to get things done before the new year comes in. Everybody's going crazy, like, oh my God, what's going to be my New Year's resolution? I got so much stuff I got to finish up before the new year is over. Reality check, sis, bruh. Like, actually, you don't have to worry about that. I want you guys to start thinking on the lunar cycle. And the reason why I want you to start thinking on the lunar cycle is because when you think and you plan and you act according to the lunar cycle and according to the energy that is already in the universe and that's pushing everything that you want forward, you don't have to worry so much about the things that you want not coming to fruition. And the reason why I say this is because, okay, let's think about it. You made your New Year's resolution in December. You said, I'm going to manifest these particular things in my life in January. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to obtain my house. I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to stop smoking, whatever it was. I'm going to go vegan. Like, whatever your New Year's resolution was, you came up with it. Check back with 90% of the people in society, and they're going to tell you that they dropped their New Year's resolution in January. And you're probably like, hey, that's true, but like, why is it? And the reason why that is because they're planning and they're making their New Year's resolutions at the wrong time of the year. I'm here to tell you that if you want to make a New Year's resolution that's going to stick, if you want to make a New Year's resolution that's really, really, really going to help you manifest and obtain the things that you want in your life, you want to make sure that you plan them now during this new moon in Pisces. While we're leading up to this time, you're going to take this next time over the week, and we're going to get into that a little bit later in the video, but you're going to take this next week leading up to the new moon in Pisces to really think about what it is that you want and to revisit all of the things that you said you were going to do in December/January that you made your New Year's resolutions about and that you didn't achieve. Okay, and so now that we've talked about like the difference between the Gregorian calendar and the lunar cycle, you're probably saying, okay, so like, what does that look like, Hadida? That looks like syncing your calendar. That looks like syncing your activities that you do with your family, like different things that you may plan throughout the year to go along with the ebb and the flow of the universe. That looks like if you are an entrepreneur and you kicking it out in your business. That looks like starting all of your fiscal year stuff in April opposed to January. I myself, during this last month when we had the full moon in Virgo, I actually felt this intense need to just go within, to really hibernate, to shut everything out, to kind of put a pause to my business. And actually at that time, I did not have the same conviction about this new moon that I have right now. I actually received this conviction in all the things that I'm sharing with you guys during this full moon that just passed in February, the Virgo full moon. So I had this feeling that, okay, I need to hibernate. I need to go within. I need to make sure I'm just getting a moment to myself. I was feeling this need to build a sanctuary in my home, clean my house really, 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 really intensely, and then just freaking hibernate and kind of like veg out and stay in my house for 2 weeks. And so I did that. And when I did that, one of the things that was revealed to me during my meditation time was, Hadida, you've been planning your whole entire business the wrong way. You've been making your December and your January look like your beginning of your year, hustling to get all the old products out and starting to get all the new products in January. It was like, I'm working against the universe. I'm working against the energy of the universe. I couldn't figure out why things weren't working. I couldn't figure out why some of the plans that I was putting into perspective and that I wanted to do inside the business weren't manifesting themselves. I mean, I'm working my tail off to get it done. I'm killing myself, as far as the physical side of it, but it just wasn't feeling like it was in flow. And I wasn't feeling like I was in the natural flow of the universe. And then during this time of me really getting a chance to go within, I realized, oh, wait a minute. I'm actually doing this wrong. The springtime is the time when you birth forth and bring forth new life. That's the time when, if you're an entrepreneur, you're going to plan all of your launches, all of the times that you're coming out to the society and you're broadcasting yourself on different social media avenues. You're going to do that during the springtime, because this is the time where you are pushing new life out into the universe, right? You're planting those seeds for what you want to see happen the remainder of the year. You're planning it now. So that's why it's so important that during this Pisces new moon, you take this time to really think about, what is it that I want to plan for the rest of this year? And when I say the rest of this year, I mean from this March until the March of 2022. What do I want to see happen in my life, right? And so we're planting that seed now. And so when the summertime rolls around, we're going to continue to water what we just planted. So that looks like, if we already put out there the new products that we have in our business, since I'm using the entrepreneur as an example, if we already put those different ideas and those different products out there to society and we're telling everybody about it on social media, we're going to go to different vending events that may be out. We're going to find ways that we can connect with new customers. We're going to see if we can run some promotions and some sales around some really specific holidays that are coming up. Like, for example, those of us who have products that can be sold during Easter, that'll represent the first amount of revenue that could flow in. But the summertime is going to be the time when you see everybody having festivals and events and venues and all kind of things are going to be going on. I mean, the world comes alive during the summertime. So you're going to continue to be watering your business during that time. And then when the fall comes, you're going to shift your focus into, okay, now is the time for me to get the last bit of harvest, which is why you see all of the entire universe going to oh my God, it's the time for us to do Black Friday, you know? So you have those major sales at the end of the year. Everybody's trying to get rid of their last product and inventory at the end of the year. They're trying to figure out how they can hurry up and get things done and pushed out, you know, and finished, because this is the time where we're trying to reap in as much money as we can, because we understand that in the winter months, when you get into that December, that January, that February, those months of the year, that's the time where we're now going inward in our business, and we're figuring out how we can make our business better for the new year. So if you have been planning all that you want to do and putting it out there into the universe, as this is the time when I'm starting it, at the time where you're supposed to be inward and you're supposed to be reflecting, then you're working against the natural flow of the universe. You don't have the power of the universe and everything and everybody in the entire universe pushing your stuff forward. You're doing it by yourself. You're working against the grain. You're literally running into the ocean against the water, and the water is coming and slapping you back up to the shore. So we want to make sure that we're planning everything, whether it's your business, whether it's manifesting things that you want in your life, whether it's your weight loss goals, whether it's becoming vegan. You want to set all of your intentions and decide on everything that you want to manifest right now during this new moon in Pisces. So we're going to come up with a whole new list, a new and revised list of the New Year's resolutions that we want to have. And instead of calling them the New Year's resolutions, we're going to call them the new lunar resolutions, because we're putting out into the universe that we're following the lunar cycle and we're syncing what we want to the natural flow of what everything, the water, us as people, the animals, the plants, all living things in the world are controlled and pushed and pulled on by the lunar energy. Those tides are going to increase and are going to rush in during that full moon. You're going to notice changes in the tides and in the water. Everything in the entire world is being affected by the moon. So it would be crazy of us not to also sync our lives, and we are vastly majority percent water. It would be crazy for us not to sync our lives to the lunar cycle. So I want you to put down in the comment box below, what New Year's resolutions are you want to work on this year? Okay, so y'all are probably like, okay, Hadida, we know that we, been pretty much planning our whole entire lives, and everything that we've learned up until this point haven't been going along with the energy of the new moon. So we've been planning our lives on this wrong cycle, right? How do we then manifest with the right cycle? What does manifesting with the lunar new year look like? So the first thing that you're going to notice during this Pisces new moon and manifesting with this Pisces new moon is that a lot of your thoughts and your desires are going to be heart-centered. The energy of Pisces is energy that is emotional, that is intuitive, that is mystical, so a lot of your thoughts and your desires and what you want to bring about are going to be heart-centered, because it has that vibration of the intuition, of the emotions. The second thing that you're going to learn that comes along with the Pisces new moon manifestation energy is, like I said, the energy of revamping what we decided we wanted to do in December and January, and that's getting another opportunity to work on those New Year's resolutions that we already planned. The third thing that we can really work on during this new moon manifestation in Pisces is getting a chance to use several different techniques for manifestation. So, you probably heard of all kind of things like The Secret and Law of Attraction and how to manifest, the life that you desire, and putting out there through affirmations what you want from the universe. And so Pisces gives us an opportunity to kind of dive into all of those, because all of those are really intuitive based and heart based manifestation techniques. Vision boards, manifestation journals, scripting, these are all different things that we can use to manifest the life that we want. And so on the 12th, when you come back, hopefully you'll join me again. We'll be talking about how you can use scripting as a way to manifest the things that you desire in your life right now during this Pisces new moon. If you did not get a chance to check out my manifestation journal / vision board video and the video where I talk about using affirmations to bring about the life that you desire, I will link both of those here for you to be able to go and check those out, so that you can kind of get an idea of what that looks like if you're not familiar with them, and to find some new ways that you can kind of incorporate these different items into your manifestation arsenal so that you can blow up what you want to do this year in 2021 and during this new moon season and everything that you're putting out to the universe. The fourth thing that you may feel during this new moon energy in Pisces is your intuition being heightened. I mean, your intuition is going to be on fleek, baby. Like, your intuition will be blown up. You ever experience that energy of like, I know that I know that I know that what I'm feeling and what I'm doing right now is right. Like, I just feel it inside of me. It's nothing like planning your life, like going about your actions, like making your decisions and knowing for sure that you're on the right path. Like, nothing amounts to that. And so Pisces energy gives you that chance to really see, what does that voice of my intuition sound like? How do I feel when I have this idea? How do I feel when I think that this path, this life path is correct for me? How do I feel when I think that I'm not going to do this anymore? How do I feel when I make this New Year's resolution? It's giving you a chance to check all of those things that are normally mind-based and centered in this analyzation kind of energy and bring it down into the heart chakra, because one of the key things about manifesting is that you have to be able to feel what you want to manifest. Manifestation doesn't work if you're like, oh yeah, so next week I'm going to get me a car and I don't really know if it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. The universe ain't going to bring you nothing, baby, that you can't feel and that you can't know that you know that you know is going to happen. The universe is following your energy. The universe is bringing to you what you're feeling, what you're putting out there energetically. So if you don't have that conviction within yourself that you know something is going to happen and that you know things are going to come about and that you know what you're putting out to the universe is already on its way to you, then I got a news flash for you. Manifestation isn't going to work. And so using that Piscean energy and moving all of our analytical thoughts that we want to bring about into our lives and bringing it onto our heart chakra is going to be like the ultimate key to manifesting everything that you want. And that's why Pisces energy and this new lunar moon and cycle and new year that we have in this lunar cycle is so profound and so important that we really maximize on this energy of the Pisces new moon. You know, when you are planning with your intuition opposed to your mind, it gives you the opportunity to prevent yourself from making unneeded mistakes. You know, sometimes we come out of a very action-based energy. It's like, I have to go do this and I gotta hustle to go do it. And then later on when we think about it, it's like, that didn't really feel right. And I'm here to tell you that if you follow that little voice that's saying, maybe you don't want to do that, maybe this doesn't really feel right, maybe this doesn't really resonate with what I want, then you will be making mistakes and going down the wrong path a lot less. The universe is so compassionate. You know, the energy that we manifest with is so compassionate in that it's given us another chance each new moon to revisit what we are putting out there that we want to do. And so when you are using this energy of the Pisces and that energy of I'm making my decisions and I'm making my plans and I'm making my New Year's resolutions based off of what feels right to me, what I know inside of myself is going to push me forward, and you're tapping back in with your intuition each and every step of this manifestation journey, the likelihood that you're going to make mistakes are very slim to none, because your intuition doesn't lie, baby. That voice that's inside of you, it doesn't lie. It tells you exactly what you need to hear at the right place, at the right time, and at the right kind of frequency for you to accept it inside of your core, for you not to doubt it, and for you to move forward on exactly what it is that you want to do. I want you to really think about every new moon that we get from now on as a real way for the universe, for the Most High, for God, whatever it is that you believe in, to be the key way that you're getting a new chance. Every single month, you're getting a new chance to fulfill your life purpose and to fulfill what you want to manifest in your life. Never think that because you didn't succeed at what your goal was, because you dropped that New Year's resolution, that you're a failure. Never feel like you can't do this. Never give up on yourself, because the universe is giving you 12 opportunities, 12 reset buttons, 12 cosmic resets to step into what you really want and to sink your teeth into that, and then to pull it forth towards you. Every single month when the new year comes around, you are getting a brand new slate on this thing that we call life every single month. And if you start to think about the new moons as a consistent way to start over step by step by step, I'm here to tell you that everything in your life, your perspective on life, is going to completely change. There's no reason for us to be depressed, for us to be saddened, for us to be stressed, because every single month we are getting a new opportunity at life again. It's like literally getting a New Year's every single month. You know, right now I'm hyped and I'm excited because the New Year's is in another couple of days, and we're all, you know, working towards this New Year's energy of Pisces, this new moon in Pisces. But in reality, the next month after that, in April, you're going to get another chance. And in May, you're going to get another chance. And in June, you're going to get another chance. And in July, and in August, and September, October, November, December, January, February, back up to March again, you are getting new opportunities every single month. And so if you start to look at life as a way to get a new opportunity on top of a new opportunity on top of a new opportunity, you essentially lose this depression and this feeling like, I'm not doing anything that I want with my life. You know, I'm not manifesting the things that I want in my life. Man, I'm a failure at this. I'm horrible at this. I suck at, you know, manifestation. Don't think like that. Look at this opportunity of the new moon as a chance to reset everything that you didn't do right, quote unquote, from the New Year's that they call in the Gregorian calendar. Yeah, I got a whole lot of quotation marks around here, because it's this whole thought that what we're, you know, thinking or what we're feeling isn't right, and that what everybody else in society is saying is right. And I'm just against it. You know, clearly I'm against it because I'm starting my new year out in March, but whatever. So I digress. But to get back to the point, if you start to think about every single new moon as a way for the universe to really bring to you an opportunity to, and basically a key, you know, to unlock the door to another opportunity for your highest potential, your life and what you're planning forth in your life is getting ready to drastically change, my sister and my brother. If you are here and you are tuning into this channel, know that it is for a divine reason. It's a divine purpose. It's a divine time. Your time is now. Your time is now. This new moon is something that we all should be taking all of our energy and placing it into, because it's not going to be another opportunity as profound as this one. Although we do get one every single month, it's not going to be another opportunity as profound as this one until next March. And so I just want to encourage you and bring you that little word of encouragement that never think that the road is done. Never think that you don't have another opportunity for advancing, because you do. And I'm here to have this big sis talk with you that you do. Life is only what you make it. And every single month, you're getting an opportunity to make it exactly what you want. Okay, so I'm giving you homework, right? I'm expecting I'm going to see you back here on the 12th, because the 12th is when we're going to start diving into the new moon energy, and we're going to do 3 full days of new moon manifestation, the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. We use those 3 days in this red tent as times that we really get a chance to focus on what we want to move forward in. And so I'm giving you homework. The first thing that I want you to do is I want you to think of 5 things that you set as New Year's resolutions that you want to come back to right now during this new moon in Pisces, and I want you to write them down. And at the top of this list, I want you to put new lunar resolutions, because we aren't putting ourselves in that energy of New Year's resolutions in December and January. We're going to switch the whole energy of this thing up, and we're going to let the universe know, like, we're working with your energy, baby. So new lunar resolutions instead of New Year's resolutions. And then I want you to make that list of 5 things. And I want you to think about what things that you already tried in your New Year's resolutions that didn't work for you. Under each individual item on your list, I want you to write down what things you tried. Okay, and make those little bullet points, because those are going to be the things that we revamp and we twist around. That's getting ready to help us kind of bring these New Year's resolutions back into perspective at this new moon, and give us the opportunity to change our view on it so that we can see it a little bit clearer, and we can move off of those actions with our intuition and with our heart chakra, opposed to just being stuck in our head and listen to the ego push and pull us around life and tell us what we got to be doing, what we need to be doing, what we should be over here doing. We're going to follow our intuition. We're going to follow that inside voice that's softer but more profound and powerful than that yelling voice that's inside your head. That's your ego telling you what you need to do every single day. And so you're going to meet me back here on March 12th. I upload my new moon and full moon videos at 8 p.m. on the day before, the day of, and the day after the new moon. So this month it will be the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. And we're going to each day work through exactly what you need to be doing at this time to get the most out of this New Year's energy. As I stated at the beginning of the video, I'm going to be giving away the new moon kit. So there's 2 things that you need to do. You need to make sure you have subscribed to the channel. And yes, I will be able to tell if you are a subscriber or not. And the second thing that I want you to do is click down in the description box, the link that will send you over to thisredtent.com, and subscribe to our newsletter. And your name will be entered into the pot for the new moon manifestation kit. And also, if you have not already, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and to make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends if you think that they can use some of these tips that I put in this video. I love you guys because you guys give me something to look forward to every single week. I enjoy interacting with you, the sisters that are coming into my email, that are coming into my inbox, that are contacting me, that are looking for ways to connect and work with me. I'm grateful for you guys. I really am, because I'm living the life that I ultimately always dreamed of, being able to help people find their purpose in life, and being able to connect with their purpose to understand how they can use it to advance themselves in life. I want to say peace. I want to say I love you, and I look forward to seeing you on the 12th.